When I say school off, you say Cardistry, school off, school off. When I say school off, you say Cardistry, school off, school off. Good morning guys, it's me, your online brother Jaspas Deck, and welcome back to School Off, School Off. What am I doing? Today we're going to be looking at the fourth deck in the School of Cardistry series, the School of Cardistry V4s. As the fourth deck in the School of Cardistry series, the School of Cardistry V4s was the closest deck to a perfect Cardistry deck that we had ever designed. Basically, every single problem that we faced from SOC V1 all the way to SOC V3s was solved in the designing of this deck. As you guys may know, one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to packaging on decks of playing cards is the cellophane. Watch this. Go here. Without looking directly at it, just go like that. First try, easy, no problem. The School of Cardistry V4s feature a wrap-around tuck case design, which means that if you had 3 of these decks, you could put them together like so to create this gigantic display. Super cool. Now, if we take a look at the tuck case, we see that the deck features a beautiful deep purple with a slightly lighter lilac. The SOC logo is available in white here, beautiful and easily distinguished from the purple background. An orange accented line goes across the box like this, with lines that create a beautiful texture below it. The orange pinwheel that appears in the middle of the School of Cardistry V4s and the School of Cardistry V3s appears on the side here, continuing to this side and to the other side. On one side of the box we have the School of Cardistry logo, but on the other side we do not. This is because when the 3 decks are placed together, we didn't want the School of Cardistry logo to appear more than once. Now on the bottom of the box, where normally there would be copyright information, we have the NDO logo like this and Ido Huang's logo right here. Ido Huang, of course, is the designer of this deck of playing cards. For the first time ever on a School of Cardistry deck, if we look at the top of the box, we can see the School of Cardistry seal. A beautiful simple white logo on deep purple. Let's peel this off gently and easily. Because NDO's most recent and updated seals are designed from this laminated paper, it's very difficult to tear this sticker, and also because of that, you can use it very simply as a sticker to place on anything. Boom, just like that. The School of Cardistry V4s comes with 2 ad cards, one of which details our mission statement and what we believe the School of Cardistry's purpose is within the Cardistry community, and the other gives you a free download of the Chain Lightning cut. On the opposite side, for the first time, the NDO logo is, instead of one single color, has been made into 2 different colors, like so. Looking at the backs of the School of Cardistry V4s, we have this very dynamic orange and purple spiral spiraling down, drawing our attention to the middle orange circle. This card also features the School of Cardistry's prestigious logo right up here and on the other side as well. On the faces of the cards, the indices have been changed from the previous 2 locked chains design to this abstract dotted design. Also, an almost triangular silhouette has been carved out from the card, which allows for more dynamic looking flourishes. Subtle grey lines on the non-index corner also add texture to the cards. Much like the School of Cardistry V3s, which featured an abstract looking 2-spade design, the School of Cardistry V4s followed suit while changing the color to fit the theme of the deck. Comparing the School of Cardistry V4s with the School of Cardistry V3s, you can see many similar themes being tackled. For example, the middle rotational circle right there is a recurring theme from School of Cardistry V3s to V4s. Also recurring is the School of Cardistry logo. It's pretty much exactly the same logo in a different color. Both of these decks of playing cards are also borderless, but most importantly, both these decks of playing cards was my thought experiment on what a deck of playing cards that is bigger than its borders could be. Let me explain. When you look at the School of Cardistry V-Trees, you notice that there are many concentric circles going outwards on this deck of playing cards. And because of that, when this card rotates, it creates a circular design that appears in mid-air that looks bigger than a normal deck of playing cards. Super cool. This meant that in packet cards, or when cards are just spinning in your hands like this, or even just shooting a card from one hand to another, the card simply looks bigger, more powerful, more vibrant. And all of that is great. But the School of Cardistry V-Trees actually have a very minor inconvenience to the design. One specific set of cardistry moves didn't look very good on the School of Cardistry V-Trees. Can you guess what it is? That's right. The School of Cardistry V-Trees didn't look very good in fans. And that is 100% because of the design of the deck of playing cards. You see, because of the way this line here approaches the edge of the card, and similarly on the other side, the School of Cardistry V-Trees required you to be absolutely perfect in your fans. Otherwise, this irregular sawtooth pattern appears on the edges right here. With most decks, this wouldn't be a problem, but because of the circular design on the backs of the cards, this became prominent in irregular fans. When your fans are not absolutely perfect, you would see this little bit of extra long sawtooth blade shape come out. And this was a problem that I wanted to solve in the next iteration of the deck, the School of Cardistry V-Force. So with the School of Cardistry V-Force, instead of using circles as the main inspiration, what we did is we used spirals. And the reason for that, and the reason why that works very well for fans, is that if you design the deck well enough, the spirals coming at exactly the right angle towards the edge of the cards, regardless of how good or bad your fans are, the fan that you do with the School of Cardistry V-Force looks absolutely amazing. You see, because of the way the spirals approach the edge right here, they automatically continue from the next card. This means that if there was a huge gap in the cards, like this, as you can see right here, because the lines on the backs of the cards line up so well, it sort of hides the imperfections in your fans. I'm a genius! Not only that, but because of the way the cards are designed and the way the spirals spiral out from the middle, similar to the School of Cardistry's effect of being bigger than a normal poker-sized card when it spins, the SOC V-Force also look ultra huge when they spin. Watch, it looks super huge when it spins. Whoa! Whoa, do you see? Now, that's not to say that the sawtooth-like design of the SOC V-Trees was a bad idea. I thought that it looked good in very specific cases when you have a deck that is conditioned exactly just right. And when that case presents itself, the fan looks absolutely dangerous, absolutely beautiful. So I wanted to find a way to sneak that fanning design into the School of Cardistry V-Force as well. But instead of having it on the backs, which would be very noticeable and very visible, what we did is to have it on the faces. Since most of the time, we're not going to fan the faces of a cardistry deck of playing cards. This way, if you have cards that are in just the right condition for a perfect fan, you can once again get that sawtooth design that we mentioned before. The School of Cardistry V4 is one of my favorite deck designs that came not only from Ido Huang but from the entire new deck order itself. An experiment in deck design that simply no one else has ever attempted. An ambition within the cardistry community to not only create new cardistry moves but to experience new ways of seeing cardistry or new ways of experiencing cardistry in our own hands. It challenges the concept of what a normal deck of playing cards can or should look like and presents us with an opportunity of making old moves look completely different or making new moves that couldn't exist with other decks of playing cards. At this point, I almost feel like it's unnecessary to tell you guys that the edges of these cards are absolutely smooth and feel great in the hands. The paper in which the cards are printed on, snappy, crisp, beautiful. However, the snappiness, crispiness, hardiness of this deck of playing cards, the School of Cardistry V-Force, has allowed me to come to a realization of what I needed to do for the next deck of School of Cardistry playing cards. And if you want to find out what that's all about, remember to hit subscribe and like this video, because in the next video we'll be checking out the School of Cardistry V5s. Oh yes, I almost forgot to tell you guys, School of Cardistry V5s, 19th of October 2019. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for the next step in School of Cardistry designed decks of playing cards? Do you know who's designing the next deck of playing cards? Do you know what the colors featured on the cards are gonna be? Do you know what the School of Cardistry V-Force allowed me to realize about the School of Cardistry deck series? Leave your theories in the comment section below. I want to see how many of you guys are on the ball with this one. Until next time guys, I'm Jaspas, your online brother. I hope you enjoy